Mehyar, it's your generation probably is going to live to be 100 years old or more. Okay.
Okay.
And a lot of research and psychologists, they look at it as the fact that you're going to have serial careers, which means you might want to be a psychologist until you are 45. And then after that, you say, I really don't like this. I want to go try, I don't know, something else, and move on to another career. Already in society, we saw that a lot of engineers had to get retrained to do other things. Some of the people who were standing on their feet, if they had an injury, they had to retrain to have another career. So possibility of one person pursuing the same career for next 100 years or next 80 years of your life, it's kind of remote. Or not having other things come in. Like if you like singing, you can have a career singing. There is a lawyer in town that's also comedian, and he's at the comedy store. There are other people that have played in they're doctors and they have played in movies and other things. So don't close the door to all of your dreams, So I think if there are those interests, kind of develop them and kind of respect them and say, there is room for all of this,
Yeah, I agree. So, even though I'm a psychology major and, that comes with a lot of studying, a lot of work hours, a lot of studying hours, a lot of college.
Of course.
I still have about 3 guitars in my room. I still play guitar every day. I still get amazed whenever I hear a good song. I still try to create it. But the problem is that I don't know which one I like more. I don't know if I like singing more or if I like psychology more. And the problem is that...
No, it's not either or.
I know. But I'm saying which...
Nowadays, you probably have to devote more hours to your psychology classes.
That's what I mean.
And your finals and all of that.
Yes.
But then once you have your degrees, then, you can come home and play 2 hours of a guitar
Exactly.
And
that's
arrange your time that you have a free day once a week and you devote to your music. Yeah.
So that's my future plan. My initial plan before I had this plan was that I wanted to, go to every singing agency and kind of, have a coach, have a guitar coach, have a voice coach and everything. But I realized that the better plan is that if I devote all of my time to psychology and being a therapist up until the, age of 50 or 60. And then when I kind of...
No.
Why not?
Until you get your PhD. Once you have your PhD,
but then I have to work
you're free.
From day to night.
No, it's not that. It's not that kind of job. In fact, if you do that kind of a job, people who just do one thing, they get burned out.
Yeah.
You really need to kind of, especially with psychology, that you listen to people and you're involved in their, in their difficult part of their life. You definitely need to have music. You definitely need to plan travel and movie night and all of those kind of stuff. Yeah.
I don't know. Whenever I imagine my job, like as a therapist, I love it, but I always imagine going to, my clinic at 8, 9 a.m., staying there, treating people, talking to people up until 5, 6 p.m. And then, going home, hanging out with my family, and then I wouldn't have that much time to spend on things like music, spending that much time on, my hobbies. If I want to do that, I have to stay up until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. to do those things. No, and then I wouldn't be as much of a good therapist.
Don't plan now.
Don't plan.
Life is not like that. And you really cannot work those many hours as a therapist anyway. Yeah.
Really? How much time can you work?
Well,
Like,
I think seeing 4 or 6 patients a day is the maximum. If you want to do a good job and not get burned out, is really the maximum you can do.
how
Yeah.
much time do you spend on, would you spend on each patient?
45 minutes to an hour.
Okay. So you would work about 6 hours a day.
That's it.
Hmm. So are you saying that if you work more, you'd get burnt out over time, or do you?
And you're not as effective, because you need, it just, you are not, it just,
Mhm. Okay. Okay.
if you
That's
work
fair.
for an agency, you have meetings, you have uh, supervision, you have other things that gets involved. Yeah.
Mhm.
Direct patient contact is not usually more than that.